In the sprawling landscape of self-optimization and personal development, a practice as ancient as civilization itself has resurfaced with provocative claims: semen retention. Often distilled into simplistic memes and online bravado, the core assertion is that men who consciously refrain from ejaculation, particularly through masturbation or casual sex, experience a significant acceleration in their ability to manifest goals, build businesses, attract partners, and transform their lives. This concept, frequently met with skepticism and dismissed as pseudoscience or mere placebo, taps into a deep, cross-cultural undercurrent of belief about the power of sexual energy. To understand why adherents report manifesting faster, we must move beyond the literal fluid and explore the intricate interplay of neurobiology, psychology, energy perception, and behavioral change that the practice potentially unlocks. It is less about the semen itself and more about the comprehensive system of discipline it initiates, a system that rewires the male mind, body, and behavior towards focused creation. Manifestation is not just a mental activity. It is rooted in creative force, and in men, that force is concentrated in their sexual essence. Semen is not simply fluid. It is life potential. It holds the power to create a human being. That means it carries tremendous spiritual and energetic weight. Every drop contains genetic material, vital minerals and nutrients, hormonal information, electromagnetic charge, life-creating blueprint. When a man releases constantly, he burns through the raw material required to build both a child and a powerful version of himself. When he retains, he reabsorbs and redirects that energy into his mind, personality, goals, and manifestation abilities. This is why semen retainers often feel more driven, more confident, more imaginative, more spiritually connected, more aligned. Their creative energy has nowhere to escape, so it fuels their inner world instead of being lost outwardly. Manifestation is simply creation directed with intention, and retention gives a man more creative force than he had before. Any man who has practiced retention knows the shift in vibration is real. You feel more present, more alive, more focused. This higher vibrational state is not mystical. It is energetic. Constant ejaculation lowers vibration because it depresses dopamine, reduces testosterone, increases lethargy, weakens the nervous system, scatters attention. Retention does the opposite. When a man keeps his seed, his vibration rises through deeper clarity, higher testosterone, stronger confidence, grounded calmness, disciplined mind. Manifestation responds to vibration. A man vibrating with confidence and purpose attracts opportunities. A man vibrating with anxiety and depletion repels them. High vibration men manifest faster because they believe in themselves without forcing it. They see possibilities instead of obstacles. They take inspired action naturally. Their presence influences people and environments. Retention raises a man's energetic signal, and manifestation is simply life matching the signal he sends out. One of the spiritual laws of manifestation is that a scattered mind creates a scattered life. Men who ejaculate frequently usually have lower discipline, less clarity, and more mental fog. Their mind jumps between urges, distractions, and cravings. Retention rewires this. When sexual energy builds, it ascends into the mind. This process sharpens thought, enhances concentration, and strengthens memory. As a result, the man becomes less impulsive, more intentional, more strategic, more disciplined. Manifestation depends on sustained focus. Men who retain can hold a vision in their mind without losing it to lust, overthinking, self-doubt, bad habits, emotional chaos. Where other men get distracted by the next dopamine spike, retainers stay locked on their mission. The universe responds faster to a man whose mind is unified and directed. Focus collapses possibility into reality. A lesser-known manifestation principle is social magnetism. The universe uses people as channels to deliver blessings, opportunities, and synchronicities. When a man is drained from releasing, people sense it subconsciously through his posture, tone, and energy. They don't feel inspired or drawn to help him. But when a man retains, he becomes magnetic. Women feel it. Men respect it. Employers notice it. Strangers respond to it. Magnetism speeds up manifestation because people open doors for magnetic man. People trust magnetic man. People follow magnetic man. People invest in magnetic man. Semen retention makes a man's aura stronger and cleaner. And in a world where connection shapes destiny, that magnetism becomes a manifestation shortcut. Where other men must struggle for attention, retainers attract opportunities. They don't chase, things come to them. Every time a man releases, he loses more than semen. He loses energetic pressure, the force that drives ambition, hunger, willpower, and creation is weakened. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with a hole at the bottom. It never reaches the fullness required to overflow into manifestation. Retention plugs that hole. Now the man builds. Internal pressure, internal fire, internal drive, internal certainty. Manifestation follows pressure. When your desire builds without being leaked into pleasure, that desire becomes a powerful force. Many men fail to manifest because the desire dissolves in their addiction. Retention takes that desire and compresses it. Eventually, the energy becomes so strong that it pushes reality into alignment. A man with no leaks becomes unstoppable. Semen retention creates mental and emotional clarity. When the sexual fog lifts, a man can finally see what he wants, what he doesn't want, what he must do, who he must become. Clarity is manifestation fuel. Men who release constantly live in confusion. They doubt themselves. They lack direction. Their desires shift based on urges. Their identity changes depending on mood. Retention stabilizes the masculine spirit. When a man has clarity, he sends a clear signal to the universe. This is what I want. This is where I'm going. The universe can respond quickly only to a clear signal. Confusion creates delay. Clarity creates speed. Testosterone is not just a hormone. It is a manifestation amplifier. High testosterone men naturally embody qualities that make creation faster. Decisiveness, confidence, strength, courage, risk-taking, leadership, ambition, emotional resilience. Retention increases testosterone in 3 major ways. Less depletion, more conserved nutrients, stronger endocrine balance. When testosterone rises, a man no longer waits for life to happen. He creates it. His actions align with his desires. His confidence amplifies the outcomes he expects. His masculine nature becomes proactive and magnetic. The universe favors decisive energy. High testosterone men manifest faster because they move toward what they want without hesitation. They don't block their own blessings with fear or doubt. Retention gives them the hormonal fire to make things happen. Manifestation isn't only spiritual. It's behavioral. You don't just visualize, you act. And action requires willpower. The same energy used for sexual release fuels. Discipline, commitment, consistency, self-control. When a man practices retention, his willpower grows because he constantly exercises it. He resists temptation. He directs energy upward instead of outward. He proves to himself that he can command his impulses. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and share the video. This self-mastery carries into everything. Business, fitness, habits, relationships, finances. Manifestation becomes faster because a man who cannot control himself cannot control his life. Retainers have the advantage of energetic discipline, and discipline makes creation predictable. Euro becomes law. Fear is one of the biggest manifestation killers. Fear of rejection, fear of failure, fear of judgment, fear of uncertainty. Retention lowers fear by stabilizing the nervous system and elevating testosterone. A confident man manifests faster because he acts boldly. A fearful man hesitates and delays his own blessings. Retainers move with calmness, assertiveness, courage, inner security. This courage speeds up manifestation because the universe responds to conviction. Fear creates stagnation. Courage creates momentum. Most men live disjointed lives. Their thoughts say one thing, their emotions say another, and their actions say something else. Manifestation requires alignment, mind, body, spirit moving in the same direction. Retention aligns you because your energy isn't constantly scattered outward. Your desires, thoughts, and behaviors unify into a single intention. An aligned man sends out a clear signal. A scattered man sends out interference. Alignment accelerates manifestation because the universe can now respond coherently. Semen retention heightens intuition. Men often report stronger gut feelings, clearer spiritual guidance, prophetic dreams, synchronicities, deeper connection to meaning. This sensitivity allows retainers to make decisions aligned with fate. They avoid wrong paths quickly. They move toward the right opportunities intuitively. Their manifestation speed increases because they're not wasting time on misaligned choices. Other men must learn through mistakes. Retainers feel the truth before it happens. Sexual energy is the most powerful force a man possesses. Retention allows transmutation, turning sexual desire into ambition, focus, creativity, and drive. Napoleon Hill wrote in Think and Grow Rich that all great men learned to redirect their sexual energy toward their mission. Retainers don't lose their energy, they convert it. Lust becomes vision. Desire becomes discipline. Impulse becomes purpose. Fantasy becomes execution. Transmutation is manifestation alchemy. This is why retainers move faster. They convert their strongest energy into their highest goals. Retention cleans a man's energy. Porn, lust, and constant release cloud the aura and weaken the spirit. Retention purifies it. Pure energy has higher potency. The universe responds more easily to a clean channel. People trust you more. Opportunities flow more naturally. Your presence feels uplifting instead of draining. Purity accelerates manifestation. When a man practices retention long enough, he feels chosen. He feels guided. He feels that his life has a mission. This sense of purpose accelerates manifestation because he no longer doubts himself. He moves with conviction. He trusts the process. He feels worthy of blessings. Men who feel destined manifest faster because destiny energy pulls goals toward you. Retention awakens destiny. Men who retain their seed manifest faster because they have more creative energy, vibrate higher emotionally and spiritually, think with clarity and focus, become magnetic to people and opportunities, stop leaking vital energy, desire with intensity, act with confidence, develop strong willpower, reduce fear and doubt, align their inner world, trust their intuition, transmute lust into purpose, purify their aura, awaken a strong sense of destiny. Other men manifest with empty tanks. Retainers manifest with overflowing energy. Semen retention is not just about self-control. It's about self-creation. It is the discipline that multiplies every other discipline. It is the practice that amplifies every spiritual law. It is the foundation upon which a man builds a life that reflects his highest potential. When you retain, the universe takes you seriously. When you retain, your thoughts become commands. When you retain, manifestation becomes natural. Because now you're not just thinking your desires. You are powered by them. You are not a drained version of yourself. You are the full, complete, aligned, potent man you were meant to be. And reality has no choice but to respond. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and share the video.